enjoy the beatboxing and the regional homies, we got to get through our locals first. And we're getting through Mystery and Dill. This is a, like I mentioned earlier as we were coming off of Dill versus Jum, this is another classic. This is the Monkey versus Long Island.
And the matchup between these two, it's a tricky one. I know that Diddy Kong is widely agreed to be like a bad matchup for the sorties, the FE sorties in general. But Mr. E at times just doesn't make it feel like that. He can keep Dill in disadvantage for so long. And Dill, he has his monkey flips and he is very good at mixing them up. But Mr. E is he's so good at the next level mix-ups. So even if you're just like, okay, I've done this option that I've never done before and there's no way he's going to be ready for it, and then Mr. E just stands in the exact place to punish the thing you did, and you're like, how did you know? He's like,
see, Mr. E, his style of play is so concentrated around his own body and mind. He needs to be within his own realm and feel comfortable in order to truly express what he wants to do. Be it, his ledge guarding, his pressure to the ledge, his reversals, or even his more unconventional ways of ending out stocks. All of that is built purely upon him. So as long as he's well centered, he can just respond to anything. His reactions are legendary.
Yeah, and right there you see him, I believe that was a reaction to the monkey flip, just goes up there for the forward air, and now he's looking with a nice solid lead. One thing that we have seen from Dill already is his out-of-shield punishes have been getting better. It felt like Mr. E was spacing on his shield so early before, and now he's starting to use down tilt at the right distances. And finally, we might have Dill getting something started. This is a lot of damage, but Diddy Kong struggles to kill more than Lucina does. So the damage he does has to lead to something momentous.
Yeah, it's not until E gets into those really dangerous percentages where Dill can just sort of threaten with up tilt. But one thing that's notable is that every time Dill attempts to use the banana, he has some sort of response to it. Whether or not it's just soak the hit early, take a little bit of percentage so that he doesn't have to worry about tripping, or take the banana himself and threaten with it. And I feel like removing banana from the equation is such a good idea against not just fighting Dill, but Diddy Kong in general, because you're removing such a core aspect of his stage control.
Ooh. Not only his stage control, but also his out-of-shield game. And you notice that when Dill has banana in hand, Mr. E isn't quite as comfortable throwing out those moves. This could be huge.
I mean, it can be, but he's not going to get it.
Oh, that was so close to getting the real trump, but in the end, Mr. E is off stage at 123%. If Dill can close this out right here, he's still in it. But I feel like now that he's in the 100% range, he can't take anything more because even once he takes the first stock, he's still at death percent once E respawns.
It's time to threaten with the up tilt. Or you could just do that, having E careen into the corner. Good use of banana there. Finally, Dill getting a chance to use his own items.
The quadruple power shield. Shoutouts to Smash Ultimate not having that.
Yeah, they're almost parry-esque power shields are going to be cool.
Yeah.
Banana time. Although Dill, uncharacteristically, not getting a lot off of the trip. The platform's just not being in a proper position for him to really make do with percentages at hand or being able to properly pressure A.
He is actually taking so much damage and it's still going.
Can this man stop a bit? I am mad for everyone involved in this situation. I'm mad that Devin's got to clip that. I'm mad that we had to speak over it. I'm mad the audience had to see it. And I'm mad both of them had a part in that happening. Because E had emergency up beat out of 5 options he didn't need to. And Dill gave him the perfect one to punish as aggressively as he wanted, when in the opposite direction, allowing E to just smash him into the next town over. Baffled.
I don't know if you saw Mr. E's expression throughout all that. I thought he lost the game right there. That's how mad he was.
I wouldn't blame him. Dill took one reversal and ran to the bank with it. Did so much off of those plays, and even though there wasn't a consistent string of damage, it was reset after reset after reset, everything building up upon each other, to the point where E really shouldn't have been able to come back down with such a strong reversal. Yet, the opportunity presented itself perfectly, and he clutched out game 1.
And even though it does look like a, just a genuine flub, he was prepared for the cross-up. That technically he wanted the optimal punish, the one that would end the game, but because he went for that specific option, he couldn't cover both in front and behind. And Mr. E, like, his cross-up game is actually really good. He plays a sortie with decent airspeed, and if you are not really prepared on which side he's going to land, he's going to put the hurt on your squirt.
Excuse me?
I ran out of words. And so I just decided to rhyme.
Don't do that. No more rhyming allowed for you. I'm taking away your Dr. Seuss books. Why that way?
Because it will...
No.
No.
Why would you? Why? All right. This is again an interaction that I'm mad took place because Mystery on the right-hand side of the field as the platforms were conjoining towards themselves.
Isn't forward smash stronger also?
I mean, the shield breaker would have been a fine option. It's just if he went towards the blast zone that the platform was traveling on the side of the stage he was already on, he put so many factors against himself for no particular reason, and Dill really wasn't at the percentage where that would have been a good call. It's just questionable. And, like, E is better than this. But it just goes to show that, anyone of any caliber of play can make mistakes. Any level of mistakes. Including attempting to throw a banana that's on screen. This is botchamania.
That's
a nice vocalization of Diddy Kong failing to pull out a banana.
That was the way that everybody is kind of just...
It is currently nap time at the zoo, and I am currently rooting for E to end out this set for the health of both of these players. Like, the quicker we avoid a Game 3 occurring, the better, because this has been yikes central.
Well, I think it's not just that Mr. E wants to, not have to play Dill again. He does really want to go as far as possible, and the way that he's playing right now, it's much more patient. He's aware of where the banana is, and the banana at the beginning of this game was actually a huge factor, and it's not quite so much as we're entering sort of the last stage of it. E is at kill percent, but he just trying to nickel and dime. Puts him at the ledge, see if he can get some even more damage to the point where he's in serious threat range. That's the threat. That's the range.
Yes. I'm more confused than anything that Dill decided to get really cheeky with his movement as the platform moved away. And he air dodged to grab the banana, okay. But questionable in, like, why he went so close to the stage. I'm